It's kind of fuzzy down at Cummings Creek, but up here it's loud and clear. Sounds just like your next door neighbor whisper in your ear. Every day I turn it on, I keep it kind of low, just loud enough for me to hear that small town radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're down here at Greenwood Vintage Market, down here in Greenwood, Missouri, with Vanessa, the owner. Vanessa, thank you for taking the interview with me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
What would one expect to find when they come down here to Greenwood Vintage Market, maybe in Greenwood in general?
You're going to find a lot of amazing shops here in Greenwood in general. There are currently 6 of us in a record store. It's a fantastic place to come shop. The entire district here, we put some fantastic open houses together. We have handmade markets. We have lots of special events. And then inside our store specifically, you can find just about anything. We have vintage items, new items, antiques, true antiques, just about anything that you would want to find, you'll find here.
It is awesome. I love coming down here. You also almost quarterly put on a handmade market as well.
Yes, our handmade market is 3 times a year. We do a handmade market. We do one in the spring, one in the fall, and one in the holidays. And then in the early spring, our shop actually does a garden show as well.
It is amazing. And you also have one heck of a tea room here as well.
Yes, we do. We love our tea room. We can seat almost 100 people in there. It is broken up into a few different rooms, but it's beautiful. It's unique. It's comfortable. You can dress casual or dress up. We do afternoon teas, sandwiches, salads.
And you also, not too long ago, have a new chef. Is that right?
Yes, we have an executive chef. Her name is Tammy Augustine. She has been, on cooking shows. She's really well known. She's fantastic, and she's just such a sweetheart.
Well, it's definitely a great, fun place to take a road trip or a day trip. You're definitely make sure you take time to come down because you'll get lost in the store. And then if you have an opportunity, to go try the tea room, you might want to do that. But you might want to set an appointment before you do that, right?
Yes, reservations are highly recommended. We fill up so fast. We love to take walk-ins when we can, but unfortunately we can't always accommodate.
Well, it's definitely one of my favorite places to take a road trip or a day trip. Greenwood in general has really kind of pulled together as a kind of a business clan down here. So this is a very exciting area and time to come for the ladies. Yes,
absolutely. Every shop here has got a little bit of its own unique charm. We have the porch swing here in Greenwood. She does a lot of painted furniture and home decor. And then we have the Mercantile here in town. They do a lot of antiques and Big Creek. And as time goes by, Shy Myrtle, the record shop. It's a great, great town.
It really is. Well, we really appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. What is your exact address here in Greenwood?
We are at 502 West Main Street here in Greenwood, Missouri. The tea room is located inside our building as well, and we have a giant parking lot for everyone to park in.
Very good. Now, we do have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. It's kind of a Judd Clampett, woo doggies. Can you give me woo doggies?
Woo doggies.
You're so awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome. Hey, guys, you've been listening or watching the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. Come over here to Greenwood Vintage Market. You'll be glad you did, and we'll be right back.
Old Town Radio. Boy Scouts are selling tickets to an enchilada dinner. Well, they'll rifle off a shotgun, by chance, be a winner. It's all the news that ain't the news, but it's all you need to know. When your whole world turns around the sound of small town radio. It's a place there on your dial that's just a little hard to find. If you're down at Jerry's Tire Shop, you'll hear it all the time. There may not be that much to say, 'cause this old town moves slow. But Lord, I hope we never lose that small town radio. That's the rest of the story. Good day. Just before you go, I'd like to thank you all for listening to Small Town Radio.
Oh, that's Small Town Radio. Hey.
Thank you for tuning in to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. If you have not heard of Ladybug Estate Sales in Kansas City, they are absolutely the best. One of my favorites in the KC metro area. You can always find them, usually about every weekend. If you go to estatesales.net, you can actually get the location that they're going to be at. The prices are great. The owners are fabulous. If you're needing some help with your home, give Dennis a call. 816-589-0965. That's 816-589-0965. And always a big woo doggies.
It's kind of fuzzy down at Cummings Creek, but up here it's loud and clear. Sounds just like your next door neighbor whispering in your ear. Every day I turn it on, I keep it kinda low, just loud enough for me to hear that small town radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here at Hillcrest, Hillcrest in Liberty, Missouri, with Ryan, the manager. Ryan, could you tell the listeners and the viewers what they might expect when they come into your place?
Well, you're going to expect a fun atmosphere, creativity, artistic tags, just a lot of fun. But more importantly, you're going to get that this is a family. The staff, the volunteers, the customers, the donors, the whole thing, and it all goes to support a good cause, front and center. When you walk into our doors, you're going to see what our program's about. We actually take your stuff and sell it and use those funds. All of them go right back into Clay County. So, the vast majority of everything that we make here, goes to support real people, working poor, who are trying to better their situations in life. And the rest goes to paying a few staff members and keeping the lights on. So, but we do enjoy the people, and what we want is, a cool atmosphere.
Well, I'll tell you what, I do a lot of junking around here in the metro, and by far it is absolutely the best thrift store in Kansas City, Missouri, for sure.
Well, by a lot of junking around, you must mean nothing. Or we paid you and I forgot to say that. I don't know how that happened, but no, I appreciate that. It's been years in the works to get it to where it is today.
Yeah.
Trial and error. Don't be afraid to make a mistake, and listen to what people have to say out there. So.
Absolutely. The vibe that you feel when you come in the store, you have the staff from you, just even your volunteers, second to none, and it is for a great cause. You're helping the working homeless get a hand up, not a handout.
Absolutely. That's a big deal to us to help folks out there that are working hard, and families in all sorts, shapes and sizes, men, women, children. And doing what's right, and inspired by the ability to help somebody. It's a tough thing for us to screw up. We take your free stuff and we sell it for money, and we try not to screw that up, and do good things with it. So
sure.
We try to keep it simple.
Well, how can somebody go about as far as getting involved, as far as donating and things like that?
We always are in good need of donations. So all box goods, household goods, clothing, that can all be bought to our donation dock. We're at 7 West Mill Street in Liberty, Missouri, right in the heart of downtown, just a block south of the courthouse. But then we also do a furniture pickup service. So if you got big, large items, bulky items, what am I going to do with that China hutch? Everything's open concept. There's no more walls. Mm-hmm. What am I going to do with kind of that stuff?
Right.
We'll go out and pick out that stuff, and then we have really cool talented people that come in and repurpose those things into some really interesting pieces of art or pieces of home decor. So, and then the money goes to a good cause. So you can call us to set up a furniture pickup at 816-792-0075, and we do all of Clay County and a little bit outside. So.
Very good. So again, where are you located here in Liberty, Missouri?
So we're at 7 West Mill Street, Liberty, Missouri, just right a block south of the main courthouse there. So if you're going to court because you didn't pay a parking ticket, or you got pulled over doing the 7 over, or if you forgot to register your car in time like me, all right, and you got to go pay a little fine, head just 1 block south, come and take us a visit, bring a bag of clothes or a bag of books, and we'd appreciate seeing you.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. Now, I don't think you knew this prior to our interview, but we have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. It's a big Jed Clampett, woo doggies. Can you give me woo doggies?
Woo doggies.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
Hey guys, you've been listening and watching the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. Come on over here and check out Hillcrest here up in Liberty, Missouri. You'll be glad you did. And we'll be right back.
It's kind of fuzzy down at Cummings Creek, but up here it's loud and clear. Sounds just like your next door neighbor whispering in your ear. Every day I turn it on, I keep it kind of low, just loud enough for me to hear that small town radio.
One of the other things that we buy is tablets. We buy Samsung, iPad. We have some of the newest iPad tablets. We have the 12.9 inch. That's the biggest iPad that Apple creates. 256 gigabyte. We sell those for around $500. We also buy the Samsung tablets, the S3s, the S4s, the Tab S2s, and not just Samsung and Apple. We also buy any other tablets, the Dells and the LGs. So if you're looking for a tablet, we have some very great prices on tablets, as cheap as $45, $55, all the way up to $55 or to $500. So please come check us out for tablets.
It's kind of fuzzy down at Cummings Creek, but up here it's loud and clear. Sounds just like your next door neighbor whispering in your ear. Every day I turn it on, I keep it kind of low, just loud enough for me to hear that small town radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here at RJs Coffee Land, one of my favorite places here in eastern Jackson County, with Roxanne, the owner. Roxanne, can you tell the listeners and the viewers what they might expect when they come into RJs Coffee Land?
Great personnel, super product. Our coffee is excellent. Once you have it, you'll never go back to wherever you came from. We roast it here every day, so it's fresh. We use 13 different countries of origin with our beans, and we blend them ourselves. So it's fun, and if you want something that's not blended and straight, plain, you can order that. You can take coffee home if you want in the bag. Our personnel is very friendly, and we're happy to see folks come in here, and we like people to come in and look at each other in the eye and talk and laugh and play games, or just visit and even do business.
It's one of the really cool places over here in eastern Jackson County. Exactly where are you located over here?
We're at 17,000 East 40 Highway, suite number 5. It's in the Scottsdale Center strip. It's kind of a white structure. And so we're not really that visible from the 40. We're across from Tim's Pizza and Apple Tree, if that helps you at all. But it's a great location. We have a great parking lot as far as getting in and out.
I love it. It's a great place. So I know you have quite a few menu items on the board. Could you narrow it down to a couple of your favorites that you like?
Oh, man.
Obviously, the cinnamon rolls are something to die for.
The cinnamon rolls we sell out every day. We have a breakfast sandwich, which is our burrito. Our burritos just fly out the door. A breakfast burrito. We also have, every one of our products is tweaked and has a little special sauce or something a little bit different than what you're normally going to get. They're a tad bit oversized, just to give you a heads up. We make them all here from scratch, and so they're super fresh, and people just love them. I don't know what to say other than that we just have such a good or true following once people try it.
I think so. It's one of my favorite places to eat lunch or breakfast, whatnot. But it's definitely, you have the sense of friends and family, and you have a really good staff that is very upbeat when they come in.
Yeah, the kids are great. I call them kids. Some of them are more mature, but they're not as mature as me.
Oh, no.
Or Bill. But yeah, they do a great job. I couldn't be luckier.
Well, again, exactly where are you located over here in Independence?
We're between 291 and Lee Summit Road, off of 40, and it's 17,000 East 40 Highway, suite number 5. And you can't miss it, of an orange letters, RJs Coffee Land.
Very good. Well, Roxanne, we appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. Now, we do have a tagline on the radio show and road show. It's a big Jed Clampett, woo doggies. Can you give me woo doggies?
Woo doggy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And we knew Jed Clampett as with his real name when I was a little kid in Florida, by the way.
Oh, nice. Well, I heard he was the Casanova of Cass County.
He was a super nice guy, I'll just tell you that. And he's a good business guy with my uncle.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, you've been listening to Junk in My Trunk Road Show. Come over here and check out RJ's Coffee Land here in Independence, Missouri. You'll be glad you did. We'll be right back. All right, let's talk about gaming.
All right, one of the great things, one of the fun things that we buy here is gaming. We buy some of the newest gaming and some of the vintage gaming. To start with vintage gaming, we go all the way back to the Ataris. We buy Nintendos, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64s, GameCubes, Wiis. We have Switches, all the way up from the old systems all the way to the new systems, Sega Genesis, and we have all the games to go with it. So we have the consoles, and they're really greatly priced. We sell actually a NES with the gun, Super Mario Brothers, and one controller with all the cables for $55, so it's very affordable. We have a lot of the collectible games. We have a lot of collectors that come in and sell us their collections as well as buy from us. So we have a huge selection of NES, SNES, N64 games. We also buy the handheld devices, the DSs, the PSPs. We have PS Vitas. And you can also get the newer stuff, the PS4s, the Xbox Ones, and the Nintendo Switches. So if you have games that you want to sell or trade or even...
It's kind of fuzzy down at Cummings Creek, but up here it's loud and clear. Sounds just like your next door neighbor whisper in your ear. Every day I turn it on, I keep it kind of low, just loud enough for me to hear that small town radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. We're over here at Blue Springs Auto Repair with Dave, the owner. Dave, what would the customers and the viewers expect to find when they come into your shop?
Well, we are a family business. It's me and my sons with a few other employees on top of that. We strive to come in, have the best possible price you could get to get your vehicle repaired, acknowledgement to get it repaired the first time, and try to get you in and out as quick as we can so you're not down the car having to shuffle people around. And you know, and we still offer the service of running you home, running you to work, and
Well, I definitely know that my son's come up here and had you work on his cars in the past. You do a great job, and you definitely can tell that you really pride yourself with customer service.
Yeah, that's our best thing. You know, our customers drive with us, and we drive with them just to produce great quality work and friendship. You know.
Absolutely. So, what type of repair do you guys specialize in?
Not really any one repairs, but we'll take anything that is mechanically related from front bumper to rear bumper, and we'll repair your window, your brakes, your alternators, your timing belt. You know, just whatever it takes. If it's preventive maintenance or a breakdown, you know, we'll get on it and get it done.
Very good. So, with the winter months coming up, what should people do as far as winterizing their car? What would you recommend?
You know, a lot of people don't add water to them anymore, but it's still good to just swing by and let us check the antifreeze. If it's just a little low, especially, you know, saying Farmer's Almanac's thinking we're going to have a pretty wild winter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't cost nothing to come by and get a glance and get that antifreeze checked, make sure we're good, you know, and see if there's something we can notice to keep you from being on the side of the road on a cold day.
Absolutely, definitely. It makes a big difference. It's just the preventative maintenance.
Preventive maintenance saves a lot of tow trucks.
And sometimes when that check engine light turns on, there's a reason.
There is a reason. You know, there's a lot of things that control that one light. Some are critical, some are not. You know, so if your car is 96 or newer, the federal government put that light on there for a lot of probable causes to happen.
Okay.
So, you know, we offer swing by anytime. We'll scan the car, see what's going on with it at no charge. You know, takes a few minutes to do.
Very good. So you have recently just moved to a new location, so we want to make sure we get that location address out.
We're at 201 Northwest 11th Street. We moved 5 buildings straight down south on 11th Street. A lot of people know that there used to be a post office on 11th Street. There's still a mail drop box. We're straight across the street from there.
So it's real easy to find then.
Yep, real easy. Just a couple buildings to the north of Main Street on 11th.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. Is there anything else you'd want to get out about your location?
Come and give us a try. If something don't work out right, let us know and we'll make it right.
Very good. Well, we do have a tagline on our radio show and our road show, and I don't think you're aware of that, but typically it's a Jed Clampett. Woo doggies. Can you give me woo doggies?
Yeah, doggies.
Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Hey, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. Come over here and check out Blue Springs Auto Repair. You'll be glad you did, and we'll be right back.
It's kind of fuzzy down at Cummings Creek, but up here it's loud and clear. Sounds just like your next door neighbor whisper in your ear. Every day I turn it on, I keep it kinda low, just loud enough for me to hear that small town radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here at Shop and Pawn of Independence with Terry, the owner, and it's one of my favorite places to go junking around, and actually one of my favorite pawn shops here in Independence. Terry, can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about Shop and Pawn?
Well, we've been open more than 30 years. We take loans on most everything. We specialize in larger items because we have larger spaces to store things in. Pretty much it.
Well, for 30 years, you've seen a lot of things come and go, for sure.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have a lot of nice stuff.
So what do you think is popular? Obviously, I think it's real hip myself, but there seems to be a popularity about thrifting and the pawn shops. Did Pawn Stars, you think, make a big impact for that?
It did. A lot of people are interested in the historical items from Pawn Stars. It's not really a typical pawn shop. Pawn Stars is really, it's interesting, but it's not really like what most pawn shops take.
like the everyday thing. It's not like you're seeing all this amazing things, but a lot of things all the time.
Right. Uh-huh.
So when I come in, I see a lot of jewelry. We have guns. We have electronics. What is popular this time of the year?
Guns are always popular. Jewelry, tools. Tools are a good thing. People doing yard work and the leaves falling and things like that.
And you have an upstairs too here as well. How many square feet do you have here?
I'm not good at 4,000 probably.
About 4,000 square feet. Right. It's a big shop.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Right.
It's very nostalgic too on the outside. You have the big rhino head. You can't miss it.
Oh yeah, we do have the nice rhino head. We bought it to display in the store, but we didn't have room for it here, so it has to go on outside the building. But it's pretty neat.
Where are you guys located over here in Independence?
At 211 North Osage. It's the corner of Truman Road and Osage.
So it's very easy to find.
It is, right. It's just right down Truman Road.
So the process when someone was wanting to maybe pawn something or get them a loan, how does that process work?
They bring it in. We can give them a value of what we can loan on it, because we would really like for them to come back, and we don't want to have to sell their stuff. So we give them a loan value, and they can come back and get it for within 90 days, or they can pay interest on it, keep it in here forever if they want.
That is very cool. Well, we appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. Again, it's one of my favorite places here on the square. You're just right outside the square. Are you considered the square pretty much, even though?
Yes, we're on the square.
Yeah, absolutely.
Access for the square. All right.
And so when you guys come down, also I know that Dave's is just up the street. I really like eating at Dave's when I come in.
Dave's Bakery is awesome. They make their own bread there. They have really good bread.
It's definitely great. So again, where exactly are you located at?
211 North Osage, Independence, Missouri.
Very good. So normally I have my people that interview give me a big tagline on our show, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for you. I'm going to give you a big woo doggies. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for tuning in to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. If you have not heard of Ladybug Estate Sales in Kansas City, they are absolutely the best. One of my favorites in the KC metro area. You can always find them, usually about every weekend. If you go to estatesales.net, you can actually get the location that they're going to be at. The prices are great. The owners are fabulous. If you're needing some help with your home, give Dennis a call. 816-589-0965. That's 816-589-0965. And always a big woo doggies.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here at Thrift World over here in Independence with Jen, the manager. How you doing, Jen?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for taking the interview with me. Thrift World is one of my favorite places to thrift over here in Independence. Could you tell the listeners and the viewers what they might expect when they come into Thrift World?
Well, we offer everybody a fun, pleasant shopping experience, and we have tons of stuff for everybody to dig through.
It is really cool, and what I notice when I come in, I know you have specials going on. Like this week, you have certain tags on clothing that are for sale. Different tags.
Yes. So this week, anything with a green tag on it is 98 cents, and everything with an orange tag is half off.
That is so cool. You get donations from all over the metro. I'm really impressed with how you guys, how the operation works here. If you have some things that are coming up like in November and December and whatnot, is there any special events that are coming up?
So yes, our biggest event is our Black Friday sale, which will be the Friday after Thanksgiving. The entire store will be 50% off. That's clothing, shoes, knickknacks, and furniture. And then also next week we have some neat new sales starting that'll be weekly events. So on Tuesdays for our seniors, we will be doing 30% off. All day Tuesday. Wednesdays is our military and first responders day, and then Thursdays is our teachers day. So if you bring your school ID or teacher's ID and military ID as well as an ID for the seniors, then you will get 30% off those days.
That is really cool. So what charity do you guys work with?
Community Services League.
It's a really good one. Helps a lot of the families and things like that in trying times.
Yes. They do all sorts of stuff: food pantry, rental assistance, utility assistance, stuff like that. So
very good. So where exactly are you located over here in Independence?
So we are 3848 Noland Road. We are right on the corner of Noland and 39th Street.
So it's very easy to find.
Yes.
And also, if somebody was wanting to maybe do a donation and things like that, how would they contact you guys for that?
So we do have a number that you can call if you would like donations picked up from your home. We have certain zip codes that we go to weekly and pick up. That number is area code 913-342-1122. Otherwise, we have numerous donation bins throughout the city that you can drop stuff off at, and you can come here and drop off directly at the store Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Now, is Thrift World, is it the only location here in Kansas City, this location?
Yes, we are. Our other locations are in Nebraska.
Oh, very good. Well, again, I wanted to give you guys a 2 thumbs up. To me, you're one of the best thrift stores over here in Kansas City by far.
Thank you.
Sure. It takes a lot of moxie to do what you guys do, because I understand what it takes.
Yes, it does. But it's fun. We all enjoy it. So
we do have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. I didn't let you know that before our interview, but it's a big Jed Clampett. Woo doggies! Can you give me woo doggies?
Woo doggies!
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you.
Awesome. Hey guys, you've been listening to watching the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. Come on over here to see and visit Thrift World. You'll be glad you did. We'll be right back. Over here and check out your Truman Thrift Store here in Kansas City, Missouri. You'll be glad you did.
Old Town Radio. Boy Scouts are selling tickets to an enchilada dinner. Well, they were rifled off a shotgun by chance.